Happy Monday, Tigers, and welcome back to the world's greatest elementary school. We hope you all have a fun and relaxing 3-day weekend. Us teachers were hard at work on Friday learning. We are back and ready for another fantastic week of learning. This is another big week for us at Shadow Lake. This week we welcome Missoula Children's Theater to Shadow Lake. Their team of actors will be working with about 60 students after school. So Tigers, if you are participating in the Missoula workshop, remember at dismissal today, you go to the Commons to check in, and then you start rehearsals. Our Tiger actresses and actors will be working hard all week to learn songs and lines and be practicing for their performances. And then on Friday morning, all of our classes get to see the Missoula performance of Pinocchio. All of our Tigers and families are invited to come to the evening performance of Pinocchio on Friday night, October 18th at 7 p.m.
Oh, that is going to be awesome. Hey, Tigers, next Saturday, October 26th, we have a very special opportunity to take part in Make a Difference Day. All across Maple Valley, there are going to be service projects taking place that day. And here at Shadow Lake, our PTA also sponsors a service project. All of our Tigers and their families are invited to come to Shadow Lake on Saturday, October 26th from 9 a.m. to noon to help do some work on our amazing Shadow Lake Nature Trail. All who participate are encouraged to bring gloves if you have them. You can also bring rakes, shovels, and clippers, and even wheelbarrows. We do have some tools here, so if you don't have those, that's okay. Keep on coming.
Yep.
We'll be doing some projects like trimming bushes, moving and spreading wood chips, raking the trail. We hope that you and your family can come and help make a difference by helping out at Shadow Lake.
Tigers, tomorrow is School Picture Day. Individual school pictures will be taken tomorrow, Tuesday, October 15th. Each class has been given a scheduled time to have their pictures taken. Don't worry, families, kindergarten and first grader first. Order forms were sent home last week. Families can send you to school tomorrow with your order forms, or they can order pictures online, whatever's easier for your family. These will be individual pictures only, and we will have class pictures taken in the spring. And speaking of pictures, last Thursday we had the Shadow Lake Open House. It was so great seeing so many of our Tigers and their families here for that event. Here are some pictures of last week's open house.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone, a someone, a someone, a someone. Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road. Gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere. Architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this.
Tigers, don't forget, all this month we have 2 ways that we can support our amazing PTA. The first is by encouraging all of our families and teachers to join the PTA, and by doing so, working to see Mrs. Christensen and myself get pied. We're really close to getting Mrs. Christensen pied. But another way that you can support our PTA is by helping them raise money to support Shadow Lake and all the cool things that they do. For the month of October, our PTA is doing that calendar fundraiser. Each of our Tigers was given a calendar for the month of October, and what you do is, with the help of an adult caregiver, not by yourself, talk to family and friends about sponsoring you for a day of the month in October and pledging that amount that matches the day of the month. So for example, if you get a family member or friend to sponsor you for today, October 14th, they would pay $14 to sponsor you. Those that sponsor you can pay by check or online through the QR code that was provided on those calendars. Our PTA does so much to support every single one of our Tigers. Here's what some of our students said their favorite events of the year are.
We asked the students of Shadow Lake what their favorite PTA-sponsored activities are, and this is what they said.
I like the book fair. I like the book fair. I like the movie nights. I like Missoula Children's Theater. I like book fair and kids places.
Appreciate.
What's it called? Carnival night.
Carnival night? That is so good. And what about you?
Open house. Popcorn Friday.
We love Houston!
Mine is Popcorn Friday.
Popcorn Friday?
Book fair.
Book fair?
Mine's book fair too.
Book fair? What's yours?
All of them?
Movies and carnivals.
The book fair! fun run. Wednesday fun run.
Hi friends! You've been sent home a calendar in your backpack for fall fundraiser. You might wonder how that works. You ask your friends and family to pick a day and donate that amount that matches the date. If you want to get the whole calendar filled, that's $496 that you could fundraise for the PTA. And we have prizes for you. If $10,000 is raised, the whole school will have an extra recess. For $5,000, the entire school gets a pajama day. And the grade with the highest donations gets an ice cream party. Please submit all your calendars and money by October 31st to your teacher. Thank you so much for your help.
Let's all work together, Tigers, and support our amazing PTA because they do so much for each and every one of us.
Tigers, we do have a few changes to our mid-week lunch recess programs this week. Recess Club on both Tuesday and Thursday will be outside of the 300 building at the snack tables. Please join Mrs. Benjamin and Mr. Bubbles there for some outdoor recess club. We'll have normal lunch bunch on Wednesday during each grade's lunchtime, except this week lunch bunch will be a picnic in the jungle theme. And don't forget about Workout Wednesday during your lunch recess on Wednesday. Grab your card, scan it, run, walk, skip some laps, and keep adding to your mileage.
Oh, it's so cool to see so many Tigers out there on Wednesday earning that mileage. All right, Tigers, here is this week's lunch menu. Today is grilled cheese. Tuesday, we're having chicken nuggets and potato wedges. Wednesday is corn dogs and smiles. Thursday is either chicken teriyaki with rice or beef teriyaki dipper with brown rice. And Friday is pizza. Also on Friday is our PTA welcoming back for a special Popcorn Friday. Remember to show the Tiger wave while you are enjoying your popcorn in the covered area. And let's all do our best to keep that covered area clean.
Very, very important. Absolutely. All right, Tigers, it's time to recognize more of our amazing Tigers who have been earning Tiger Paw tickets and were selected in this week's drawing. For kindergarten, we have Jackson in Mrs. Stamp's class, Reese in Mrs. Hurley's class, and Sophia in Mrs. K's class.
All right. For our first grade winners, congratulations to Emerson in Ms. DeGroot's room. Ava, you were selected in Ms. Ecclesia's class. Owen, you were selected in Mrs. Unruh's room. And then congratulations to Elizabeth, who was selected in Mrs. Nelson's classroom.
Nice job, first graders. Moving on to second grade, we have Ugo in Mrs. Kortenkamp's class, April in Mrs. Ogle's class, Tatum in Mrs. Papini's room, and Allie in Mrs. Meek's class. Nice job.
All right, our third grade winners for this week. Congratulations to Zakar, in Mrs. Belmondo's room. Scarlett, you're the winner in Mrs. Yassine's room. Marnie, you're selected in Mrs. McGowan's class. And then Maya, you're the winner in Mrs. Mason's room. Nice job, third graders.
All right, moving on to fourth grade. Our winners are Josie in Miss Bradley's class, Violet in Miss Moffat's room, Henry in Mrs. Shireman's class, and last but not least, we have Locke in Mrs. Isley's class. Nice job, fourth grade.
All right, and our fifth grade winners for this week. Winston, you're selected in Mr. K's room. Ariana, you're the winner in Mrs. Licious' class. And then Brooklyn, congratulations, you were selected in Mrs. Heater's room.
All right, winners, when it is convenient for your class, they'll send you to the office to pick up your prize from the Tiger Paw treasure chest. Mr. Abbey, what's going on with story time this week?
All right, first of all, it was so cool seeing all of you down at the book fair last week. Thank you for our PTA for doing that. And today for story time, Miss Shauna is going to be reading the story called I Am More Than, written by LeBron James.
Oh, very cool. All right, Tigers, we hope you all have a great week. And remember,
it's a great day to be a tiger.
Hello, Tigers. Welcome back to Story Time. Thank you for all our great Tigers for having a wonderful book fair week. I was able to stop in there and people were checking out some amazing books. We're also going to have some new books from the book fair in our library here shortly, and you can read one if you didn't get a chance to buy a book this year. Today on Storytime, we are going to read one of our new books from the book fair, I Am More Than by LeBron James. Sorry. When they ask me who I am and what it is I do, I say I can do anything because I know it's true. Anything? How so? What does that even mean? I am more than what others expect because I believe in me. I can do dribbles and I can do code. Either way, I've got game. I create new worlds with a swish of a brush, and I rally for change. I use the basics to make a masterpiece or come up with a genius plan. I can do big things. I believe in who I am. I'll reach my goals. I am more than. I am a good listener and a good speaker. I can do both. I can climb the highest mountains and dance across tight ropes. I can map out and build my community. I plant seeds and trees by hand. I can do anything. I'm my biggest fan. No matter what, I am more than. A barista, a teacher, a doctor, or a firefighter, the president, a CEO, or even a speechwriter. I rhyme about a bright tomorrow. I am a hero of today. I am more than what you think I am. Put me in a box. I won't stay. I may be good at one thing, but I learn new things too. At my own pace, I'll take on a new space, as long as I love what I do. I reach beyond my biggest dreams because I believe I can. I will do anything. I will succeed. I know. I am more than. The end. I hope you enjoyed the I Am More Than by LeBron James. This is a book that will be in our library here shortly. And just remember, Tigers, make a promise to yourself to be you. And always remember, we can be more than one thing. As always, it is a great day to be a Tiger. We'll see you in the library.